All right, listen up. If you want to become a game developer in 2026, here's the real deal. Not the boring learn 10 languages stuff. Forget that. Step 1, pick your playground. Unity, Unreal Engine, Godot, pick one and stick to it. Unity, perfect for mobile and indie games. Unreal, AAA graphics, power-ups included. Godot, lightweight, open source, very 2026. Step 2, learn the language. C# for Unity, C++ for Unreal, GD script for Godot. Don't try to learn them all at once. One language, mastery beats chaos every time. Step 3, build tiny games first. A Pong clone, a Flappy Bird clone, maybe a Spider-Man swinging simulator if you're feeling heroic. Don't care if it's ugly, buggy, or useless. You'll learn faster building than watching tutorials. Step 4, understand game loops and mechanics. Your game isn't just graphics, it's input, physics, scoring, AI. These are your building blocks. Like Iron Man building his suit piece by piece, you assemble the code that makes fun happen. Step 5, share your projects. GitHub, LinkedIn. Learning in public is like having an accountability superhero on your shoulder. People don't care if your code is messy, they care that it exists. Step 6, level up with multiplayer, AR, VR, AI integration. In 2026, games are smart, interactive, sometimes terrifyingly realistic. AI can make NPCs smarter, generate levels, even test your game while you sleep. Step 7, consistency beats perfection. 30 minutes a day, one small project, one experiment at a time. Momentum is your superpower. Here's the truth. The path to becoming a game developer isn't straight. It's full of bugs, crashes, midnight rage quits. But every bug fixed, small victory. Every prototype shipped, XP earned. So pick your engine, build small, share often, level up your skills, and don't stop. 2026 is a playground for game devs. And yes, somewhere out there, a Spider-Man fan is probably coding a swinging simulator as we speak. You can do it. Now, go make something playable.